Well, hello again. I'm Steve Iverson at the George Horner Ice Art Park in Fairbanks, Alaska. We're going to be visiting one of the teams here today that is, you may remember from the past. They built some of the highest structures that we've had here in the recent years. 2 years ago, they built the bear that was on top of the 30-foot high structure over the walrus. And you may see that video online here called Cold Cuts. Then last year, their piece had a little bit of an incident with the head falling off. And you'll see that video in part 2 of the single block from multi-block from last year, sorry. So we're going to go over and talk to Cris and find out what his plans are for this year. I understand it's going to be another high one, and he has a couple of new interns helping him carve this year. So Cris, how's it going?
Good.
Another year.
Yeah.
Are you going up high again this year?
About 22 feet, so kind of high.
Yeah, that is. That's up there.
Not as high as last year, but high enough.
Yeah. So what's the theme?
This year is it's a mermaid, but instead of half fish, half woman, it's half squid. So we're doing this this kind of squid mermaid, and the title is Foreign Object. It was kind of a cool little just an idea, you know, because it is the whole thing basically is underwater, so it's foreign to the spectators, but in the center of the whole thing will be a boot that's floating down through the water, and that actually that's the foreign object to her, to the squid lady. So it's kind of cool because, you know, we always see you know, like the big, you know, the underwater kind of like octopus, you know, and mermaids and stuff are kind of portrayed as whatever, but to kind of take that away and just have the whole thing is focused around a boot, kind of like a completely
juxtaposition of perspective.
Right, just a totally inanimate object that's based around this whole thing, and then and it being the foreign object because it's from above water. So that'd be kind of cool. So.
Well, why don't you introduce us to your team?
Sure. Yeah. We got Chef Wu Jay, who's been here with us for 3 years.
Hello, Wu Jay.
Hi. And this is Jillian Howell. We bring 2 students every year. This is one of our students this year, Jillian. She's actually been working out with ice for almost 2 years now. I mean, not really, just 1 year, like really hard, but she has actually seen it for at least 2 years. So she's a really key piece there. And she was in single block with myself doing the Man of War.
That's right.
So and now she's been doing a lot of the chisel work, learning chisels, and doing now onto the tentacles for the squid. Okay. So and then we have Amy. Say hi, Amy. And this is Amy Rombach.
Amelia Rombach.
And where are you from, Amy?
I'm from Coos Bay, Oregon. That's where I go to school. I grew up in Portland, Oregon.
And you're just up here for this event?
Yep. Chef Cris is our trainer, and he trains 2 students a year. So, yep, just up here for that.
So what do you think of this ice?
It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible, and you can't imagine this at all. So it's kind of like an awakening when you get here. So you can't, on any scale, imagine anything like this. So
as a student, how does one practice for something like this? What do you?
We practice with they're like 300-pound blocks, but like I said, there's no way to prepare. Really, it's just learning the basics, learning how to do the detail work, learning basic blocking, stuff like that, and then applying those skills here. So that's about it. So.
Well, you're on a fairly well-noted team in our annual. Cris has been a part of some pretty spectacularly high aerial work in the past. I don't know if you've seen the videos on the internet, but one of them called Cold Cuts is Cris going up and pulling cables off of a bear that everybody thought was going to come around at one point or another.
Stories about it. That's right in there with our curriculum about going to Ice Alaska is the stories about the past years, being up in the bucket and stuff like that. Try to scare them as much as possible before they get here, just to make sure they're being as careful as they can be.
Okay. Well, I didn't get to ask you which part. Are you also from Oregon?
I'm living there right now, but I'm actually from California.
Oh, what part?
The Bay Area.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. to live in San Jose in the Bay Area. Yeah. So what has been your past experience with ice?
Pretty similar to Amy. I mean, I've been watching him for over 2 years, and then over about the last year and a half, I've actually picked up the tools and got to touch it. And it's a crazy experience. I mean, our tiny little blocks are about this tall, this wide. Like these, it's giant.
So is this your first trip? Is this your first trip to Alaska?
Definitely.
So what do you think so far?
It's an amazing experience. I mean, single block was so much fun working with Chef Cris, and then being here with multi-block, it's insane. I mean, just the amount of ice, we've never had this much to work with. So both Amy and I are having a lot of fun getting to do crazy things, being up on the scaffolding.
Well, yeah, especially this group.
Yeah.
Chris's group is what we call the high altitude group. Well, I know they take pretty good care of you here. Did you go on that ice fishing trip?
We didn't. We went to the hot springs.
Oh, equally fun.
Yes, that was awesome.
Okay, well, I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you.
We'll keep coming back and checking on you and seeing how your progress is made. Hopefully we'll be here for some of those high lifts.
Right, cool.
All right.
Great, thanks.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Yep.